Hello my lovies, welcome back to my channel. Hello my lovies, welcome back to my channel. That was loud. Today we are grubbing down on the salad you guys have been wanting me to make. There's a couple of you that reached out and asked how I made the salad that I'm currently upset with. So we're gonna make it together right now and then we're gonna enjoy it. If you don't want to see how I put it together, then I'll put a timestamp. I'll put a timestamp somewhere here, so you could just fast forward to that time if you just want to see me grubbing. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna start off with your base. My base is romaine lettuce, coleslaw mix, cucumbers and tomatoes. I go heavy on the cucumbers because I personally love cucumbers, and light on the tomatoes because I could do without tomatoes, but I like a little bit. So you could literally do whatever base you want, and you could add in whatever you want to your salad. It's honestly up to you and how you like it, but this is like a Cava inspired salad because I don't have a Cava around me, so I had to find some substitutions. There's people that do like a grain bowl, so you could do rice, you could do quinoa, whatever floats your boat, do it, okay? That's what I love about salads. Anything you put in there tastes chef's kiss. But this is personally what I start with on my base. Now, here comes the fun part. You could add in whatever you like. This is what I add into mine. So you could do the protein of your choice. I had like a little piece of chicken breast, of grilled chicken. And then this is a little bit of cracked pepper turkey breast. So I did that. You could add in the protein of your choice. Then I do my pickled red onions, which is, I don't have a video on this, but it's literally so easy. You just cut half a red onion, cover them with white vinegar, and then you add like about a tablespoon of salt. Leave it out, sitting out for an hour, and then you put it in the fridge. The longer it sits in the fridge, then you go in with, okay, now this is what makes the salad hella bomb in my opinion. This is Cava's dupe for their crazy feta. I'm gonna insert a video here on how I make it. It's honestly super easy. For the crazy feta, this is the dupe, so it's not exact. You're gonna need a feta cheese. I use French feta because personally, that's the best feta I've had. If you go to any Greek store, they should have French feta, but if not, just use whatever feta cheese. 4 ounces of feta cheese, 1 garlic clove, and jalapeno and olive oil. Now the jalapeno and olive oil is going to depend on, the jalapeno is going to depend on how spicy you want it. So I add about this much because I'm a picante girl, so yeah. And then the olive oil is just going to depend on how smooth you want it. Some people like it a little more chunky. Some people like it a little more smooth. I personally like it on the smoother side just because I feel like it makes the salad more creamy. But that's literally up to you. Once you have your ingredients, you're going to add it into either a blender, food processor, a chopper, whatever you want to add it to, okay? Your goal is just to blend everything together. And I start with a little bit of olive oil. It's honestly all in the eyes, however you want it. I start off with about that much, and then I'll blend it and then see how I like it. And when you're done, you just put it in a little container and you put it in the fridge and you're good to go for whenever you want to use it. So I add in like that much because this is a big salad. And what's bomb about this is like you could make large portions of these and then just keep them in your fridge when you want to do salads. So that's what I honestly love. I add in roasted corn. This is honestly super easy. You just literally put it in a pan with like half a tablespoon of butter and roast it. That's literally all I did. You could use fresh or cans. I would prefer cans because that was a fresh one and I had to cut it off of the cob and it was hella annoying. So yeah, consider that. Then you go in with some tzatziki sauce. This is store-bought because make your life easy, guys. I never made tzatziki, so if you can make it, more power to you. Kalamata olives, like the best olives there is out there, in my opinion. And then I have one, so sad. I try to get more, but the place I went to didn't have, which is just ridiculous in my book. I have one big one left. But I add 3 pepperoncinis every time. But unfortunately, I'm all out. And then you could add in whatever dressing you want. Personally, this is my favorite one, Olive Garden Italian dressing. It is just chef's kiss in my book. I feel like this is it. If I had Greek dressing, I would use Greek dressing because when I go to Cava, that's what I get, the Greek dressing. But I don't have that. I have that, and it tastes hella bomb with it. And this is your little big-ass salad. Now, tell me that doesn't look good. Like, look at all that. Like, hello. And then you just mix it together. Now, when you mix it together, you're going to see how much better it looks. And then you add in your pita chips on the side to make it look curdy. And I'll insert the video for the pita chips here. For the pita chips, quote unquote, because it's not the exact, you're going to take whatever pita bread you want. This is the one I'm just using right now. And you're going to cut it to be, I like to cut mine kind of like the shape of Cava, but it's not really. So they look like this. Then you're gonna just add a little bit of olive oil. You're gonna take garlic salt. And then literally just mix it around. And then pop them in your air fryer at 350 for 6 minutes. Easy peasy and bomb. And then this is it all mixed up. Like, you gonna tell me that doesn't look like a bomb ass salad? Like, every time I see it, it literally makes my mouth water. Like, freaking delicious. Okay? So now let's get to grubbing. So you guys can have the first bite. Let me guys give you a good bite, okay? With everything, like the it just makes it like creamy, like delicious. Oh my god. I'm not even lying. I'm not being dramatic. I want you guys to try it. Just listen to this crunch. It's crunchy, but yeah, soft. If you've had Cava and you've had their pita chips, you know, they're like crunchy, soft. This is a good dupe for them. Oh my god, my mouth. I'm such a like crunch person. I definitely have like a texture thing with like certain foods. So my salads, I like to be crunchy. My cat's trying to get to the feta. That's why I get usually the bags of the hearts of romaine, because it has less of the outside leaves. I like the crunchy part, like the hard part. And coleslaw mix, like I get a bag of that. And that's usually the base for all my salads. It's like creamy, tangy. And this salad is about $600 something calories. I don't know exactly. I did it once. Now, I don't count calories all the time. Because I feel like, one, I pretty much eat around the same foods. Not the exact same recipes, but the same foods, you know, the same bases. All the time. And I don't really like counting calories because life is about balance to me. I learned my limits. And I realized, like, when I count my calories, because I become so obsessive, I usually don't lose weight that week. Because I'm so hard on myself. So, all I do is balance what I eat. Balance what I eat. Exercise. And that's all, folks. Like, in 4 months, I've lost 21 pounds. It's not like eating like diet foods. It's not cutting out carbs, because that just doesn't work with my body. Now, do I watch the carbs and stuff that I eat? Yes. But I haven't cut anything out. Just because I know by refraining from that, like cutting that out completely, my body wouldn't budge. Because then my body goes into like holding the fat, you know? And I'm not, please, do not take what I say like I got it from like a nutritionist or anything like that. This is just what I've seen, what works with my body. I was at my lowest in 2020, weight-wise. And I had lost 40 pounds. Doing Weight Watchers. And exercising. And honestly, I feel like Weight Watchers gave me a good sense and like teaching me how to eat. Like I didn't have to give up what I liked. I just had to like keep it in mind. Like if I eat like shit for lunch, I'm gonna eat clean for dinner. Life is about balance, period. That's it. So now, then COVID hit. March 2020, I was at my lowest. Then COVID hit. And then I lost my dad. So then I gained 27 of it back. So of that 27 that I gained back, I so far have lost 21. My goal was to lose the full 27 before going to Argentina. So I'm literally 6 pounds away. And honestly, when the stuff is this good, you don't even feel like you're eating a salad. It's just, you guys have to try it for yourself. I hate the pits in the olives, but I prefer pitted olives rather than unpitted olives. Is that how you say it? Depitted? I don't know. But so yeah. And I do have my cheat days. Okay? I do have my days. Especially when I feel like shit or I'm PMSing. Where I eat like shit for the day. I'm human. It happens. Usually I have juice. You just gotta not be hard on yourself, because I used to be super hard on myself. Because sometimes you don't see the number on the scale budging. But you literally have to remember if you're working out and you're gaining muscle, it's super windy today, so. And there's also such a thing as water weight. So, my best recommendation for that is to take pictures. Like, take pictures every month. I take pictures the beginning of every single month. And I weigh myself once a week. Every Wednesday. And sometimes you don't see that number on the scale go down. Sometimes it even increases a pound, and you're like a pound or two, and you're like, what the am I doing? But you got to remember, you could be bloated. You could be holding water. You couldn't have taken your ish for the day, you know? Your poop. But when I do get frustrated, I look at my pictures. And maybe one day I'll post them. But I would have to cover certain parts because I literally take it in my sports bra and undies. So I can see everything, like my arms, my legs. But I take pictures at the beginning of every single month. And that's probably the best advice I could give you. Because then you look at yourself and you're like, wow. Like, you know, it's not like I'm freaking staring at my back in the mirror every day, you know? But when you look at those pictures, you're like, okay, I see it. So yeah, I am not a specialist. I'm just sharing what has worked for me. That's it. So, and I only eat 2 meals a day. So I'll do breakfast or lunch. But I'm not a breakfast person, so it's usually always brunch. Like at 11:30, I like to have my first meal. 11:30, sometimes 12, because I get up at by 6 a.m. I don't like to sleep in past that because then I feel unproductive. So by 11:30, I usually like to have my first meal. And then I have dinner. Sometimes I snack in between. It depends how light I eat. Sometimes I'm so full I don't snack. It just depends. It's not like I have a set, like, okay, this is what I have to eat every single day. You know what I mean? It just depends how I feel that day. I wish I had more. I love pepperoncinis. Banana peppers. Honestly, anything like pickled, I love. It's so windy. All the freaking doors. It's crazy. And sometimes like this was a big ass salad. I'll have like a little bit left. That's what I like about having like the crunchies. Like country. I can't talk today. crunchy salads is because, let's say I'm full right now, but it's only 12:18. I could save it, and then if I'm hungry in like 2-3 hours, I could eat the rest of it. You know what I mean? But that's literally it, guys. And then of course, water. Tons of water. But this is the salad that I've been obsessed with. Comment down below if you try it and let me know what you think. Or if you have another salad recipe that you think I'll like, let me know, because I'm always down to try. And like I said, you could add anything you want to it. If you want to add beans, add beans. If you want to add quinoa, add quinoa. If you want to add some other type of grain, add that. You know, and yeah. All right, my lovies, don't forget, give this video 2 big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend to join the fam bam. And until next time, remember, let's spread positive vibes, good laughs, and yummy eats. Peace.